Anyone who knows me, see, knows I love the music, B. And if you want to truly tap into my energy, it must be the music, you see. I mean, right now, I know that by God inside of me, He said, you are free. To express the emotions to the world that I have been holding because I needed to make sure with everything inside of me that every truth I've ever known, whether really the truths you see and the things that I believe that were lies were truly the lies be, I could not believe that the liar was going to be able to get the jump you see on those who really are here for the living be. And then no matter what the fuck it looked like and no matter how good they made it look, you see, the day would come when things would be presented before me where evil was made to look good and good made to look evil, boo. And at the end of the day, what I can promise you is that no matter what anyone chooses to do in their life, boo, I have no idea the difference between the two. Hence, no respecter of the persons, boo. This is never personal. I am just doing the job that I'm sent here to do. Task to master me so that I can become more like the great God inside of me. I do not understand where you come into the equation, boo. I do not understand with my life what you have to do. But for your position in the body, boo, and if it was truly aligned with the great God of love, the God that takes your troubles, boo, I mean, it makes them melt from you. You would not be trying to hurl your problems because that's not something you would need to do. Troubles would just not come to you. And so when you hurl your troubles, be at people who just don't got troubles, you see, there's nowhere they're going to stick, be. I mean, I'm not holding on to anything. And the reason why is because the only way to be free is to actually be free. If you hold on to things, see, you're holding yourself and binding yourself to things that shouldn't be. So I don't hold anything. I am a free moral agent in the body of God, you see, not a radical be. There's nothing radical about me. I just operate the way God designed me to be. And if he didn't design me like you, boo, I'm so sorry. There's nothing that I can do. But you are not going to make me evil to satisfy a desire inside of you. I am going to be who I am. I'm going to love because that's what love do. I mean, you want me to turn into a villain B. You want to see the hostile side of me. No matter how hostile I am, I still carry love's energy. So I'm not going to act out at you carnally. I'm not going to look for a way to destroy you, you see. I'm going to look for the way to see past you and recognize me. Wherever I am in you, boo, because I got to be present and it's the truth. I am the mama, you see. I mean, carrying the mitochondrial X DNA in me. How could I not be connected to everything? How could I not know what's going on inside of you? And if I just ignored it as if I didn't hear it, boo, how would you know who the fuck's listening to you? But you know who is who's willing to change, boo. Not wanting to be another version of something that somebody already did before you. They're willing to listen to the generation before, boo, even when they're in the midst of being dead wrong, boo. I mean, because if they telling you right, but you're not gonna listen to the right because of the wrong, B. I mean, at the end of the day, that would be tomfoolery. I mean, like if two wrongs don't make it right, you see. I mean, but if somebody telling the right and one is wrong, B, you gonna hold the right one wrong for what the wrong one decided to be. I mean, there's no way that that can possibly stand in any reality except a world that is backwards, you see. And anybody who would try to vilify me for just simply living my life free because I didn't want to act the way somebody else wanted me to be, because I didn't want to partake in motherfuckers' debauchery, because I didn't want to reduce myself to the least that I could be, seeking higher ground no matter what the fuck is going on around me. That makes me your enemy. Who lobbied you? Who got you together, boo? Who convinced you that this was something that made sense to do? To come against somebody who would only love you when you didn't have, made sure they gave it to you too, boo. But somebody made you believe that this is what evil looked like. I mean, who not scared to tell the fucking truth? Who not scared to tell who did this shit? And who's casting stones at who? Because I don't accuse nobody, BC. I try to find me in everything. So this is why it's all for you, see. Because at the end of the day, I can't do it all for you, boo. If I could, I truly would do. But every time I see me in you, boo, I promise at that very moment, that's when I go to work for who? It's always going to be for me, B. But you get the benefit, you see. But at the end of the day, you take that shit for granted, G. You don't understand the ways of love, you see. And at the end of the day, because I have a compassionate, forgiving heartbeat, now motherfuckers want to get up all in my mouth, you see. But at the end of the day, you can't live this life like me. Because when the microscope get on you, boo, and believe me, if you put it on somebody, it's going to get put on you. When they look and see, B, whatever fucking false narrative that you paint about me, well, it's going to be real about you, boo. And they're going to be able to prove it too. And with me, it ain't going to have shit to do. Because I stay to myself. The reason why I'm not moving, boo, is because if I was moving, then you can accuse me of something ain't it the truth. But since I'm still not doing a fucking thing, I mean, actually sitting on my fucking dreams. My motherfuckers is out there living them big. But at the end of the fucking day, you have those dreams because they the old ones, B, and they ain't got shit on the things that God is presently downloading in me. So I hope you have fun with all that you got, B. I hope it served you well. But I believe now the whole wide world can see. I ain't stole shit from nobody, B. I use names simply because I'm over the internet, G. But ain't nothing secret about shit I say, you see, because I mean, fucking good spell checker, B. I mean, in a college fucking school, G. Motherfucker, anybody would know my identity. I'm not hiding from anything. I'm not afraid of you. There's nothing I've ever done to any of you, so why would I act like I'm afraid? And I'm not going to. And because you see emotion, boo, listen, I got feelings too. I just don't share my feelings with you. I reserve them for me, B. I use them to heal me, you see. But I know how to call in healing like I know how to call in the truth, boo. The same way I know how to send negativity out, and I know how to come out from amongst you. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm standing by myself, okay? Everybody that's trying to Photoshop their way into my life, okay, or put phones where they ain't supposed to be. I mean, trying to deal with me digitally, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you look real close, you'll see it's been a long time since I've really been in any photos, G. I mean, unless it's been cropped and chopped and all kinds of things. But when it really get down to it in real life, G, I've been by myself for a lot of years, big. And motherfuckers would love to be in my company, but I haven't been there with them, and they ain't been here with me. At the end of the day, whatever fucking game they playing, that shit is tomfoolery. And anybody that's still going along with the fucking games that they play, I mean, you just somebody as guilty as them be, and you gonna be exposed just the same way they will too. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't got no problems with none of you. It's just trying to make you see that right now, from the very beginning, the government was designed, you see, to make it where the people was excluded, be. I mean, the mad sons, you see. I mean, and I ain't one of them, be. That's why I'm your public enemy, because I see things differently. I see the world in a way you see where Nah, we ain't supposed to be coming against each other, B. We supposed to be one together, B. Because even in the midst of the debauchery, while I was watching everything, I watched whites and blacks, conspiring, able to work together, boo. To put together all kinds of evil schemes, and it's the truth. But imagine if they was taught the other way, taught to, give life to each other, B, taught to respect each other's differences and allow each other to just simply be whatever the fuck they are, you see. There are a lot of regions on this earth, B. And at the end of the day, all those from the diaspora, well, we graduated the fucking experiment, okay? And just like them fucking pioneers had their 7 years B and they got everything that they built and it belonged to them too. They still got in their families today, and it's the truth. The part that they don't want you to see, B, is that we do inherit everything. These are our here 50 states because we finished the fucking program. It's 2025, B. They wanted to get rid of me, you see, before the time limit, B. But they rushed it ahead, B. They changed the calendar, G. They shifted the balance of things. But they mad because I don't move on the world's time, C. And so they're trying to awake a power where in a time frame where it's not supposed to be awakened, you see. And because I'm aware of the scheme, I was ahead of it, B. Like I told you, that author and finisher thing, it is a real job in the body, B. And I've also been tasked with the job of illustrating, you see. Satire is the package that I wrapped it in, boo, because the fucking world around me, for as pitiful as it is, I needed to laugh at it, boo, because if not, I would have spent my whole fucking life crying, and that's the goddamn truth. But there was no way I was going to be reduced to misery because of the way somebody else decided to be, when I always knew I had the power to be happy, B. When I always knew that there was a great God inside of me, and why would I back down to anybody when I know I'm standing on the truth, boo? Please tell me, what is it that they are going to be able to do when you are telling the truth out of your mouth from the experience of you? Now, if all you can see is the negative aspects of your experience, B, and you cannot see the good in the thing, well, your mind is reprobate, and you have to heal yourself, B. Now, it's very simple to heal, you see. Just a piece of copper wire. And yes, I did move it through me. Yes. And I'm going to move it through the other side too, boo, because I have to, have it read and reconcile all of the energy that's around me. See, that's the beautiful thing about copper, you see. And so, hey, get this fucking energy the fuck away from me that don't belong, you see. And copper got a way of going wherever it need to be. And it will knock the fuck out of you if need be. Put your eye out if you ain't got the right vision, be. But right now, it's knocking whatever the fuck is on my third eye to fuck up all for me. Now, at the end of the goddamn day, no matter what the fuck no people say, God say he gonna wake up his chosen few. He gonna do exactly what the funk it is he got to do. And no matter how you feel, boo, you ain't gonna be able to run nothing from out of the South, no to you. Now, you don't like that you give me the ammunition, and it's the truth. But I got video proof to show you how I work, boo. And when I work, I know that it do. And so at the end of the day, I'm not here to debate with you. I'm here to tell you how you solve your problems, boo, even when you actively in the midst of a problem, boo. But at the end of the day, if you think you got a solution doing what you used to do, I don't have no other way to tell you but to get ready to fry like roosters do. And you don't understand what I mean when I say it, boo. And I know that it just don't sound right to you. But see, we got to find better ways to sustain the earth, okay? And so, spiritual jail is a real thing. You let the readers tell you what the funk that means. Come on, come on.